Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is McKinsey Alston, and my YouTube channel focuses on real estate and learning, and how, as a real estate business owner, I learn new things every day and how I apply that to become my best self. So, my goal is to share those learnings with my audience and help other people become their best selves. Today, I am focusing on the most important routine I believe that's out there, and it's the morning routine. How you set up your day and what you do first thing in the morning is going to be how your day goes and how your day ends. And I really truly believe that. And I wasn't always there. My mornings are usually hectic and they're all over the place. But over the last 38 days, I've tried a new routine called SAVERS. And SAVERS is a routine that came from the book called The Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents. Now, in my description below, I list a bunch of different links to the different versions of The Miracle Morning. The Miracle Morning is a great book, and it helps you really build a good routine from the time you wake up to the time you have to go off and do whatever it is that you're going to do for the day. For me, my time block is 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. It's the only time of the day that I have complete control over, and by doing savers, it allows me to be productive and get motivated for the day while controlling my time. So savers is a great way to kick your day off and get it started. Now, I know people that do it a lot earlier. I know people that do it a lot late. It really just depends on your routine. For me, 5:30 to 8:30 works the best. So, savers in a nutshell is silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. I'm going to walk you through quickly kind of the different versions of each one for me and how I implement savers on a regular basis. So we're going to start with S in savers. So S is for silence. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, breathing, closing your eyes and not thinking about anything is really hard, and I struggle with it. So I had to baby step into this, and I'm still growing with the breathing exercises. But I shut my eyes, close my mind down, and breathe. I'm up to 305 today, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. I started at 1 minute, moved to 2, and now I'm at 305. And during that time, I'm really focused on my breathing, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then clearing my mind, keeping it clear. The second part of savers is affirmations. So for me, I'm really focused on where I want to be in the next year. So I have an affirmation for 2021. I have an affirmation for 2023. And then I have an affirmation for 2039. And really making sure that I'm speaking into existence where I want to be over the years and how I'm going to get there. So those affirmations are really key for me. The book also includes self-confidence affirmations that come from the book Think and Grow Rich, which is also a great book. But this tape is not about that. I will talk about that at another time because I am actually reading it. But the self affirmations for your confidence is broken down, and there's a couple different things you read throughout the day that kind of keep you focused on being confident in your abilities and the abilities to make anything you want happen in the world. So the second set of affirmations I read after my 4 commitments is the self-confidence affirmation that's included in the Miracle Morning. The next part of savers is visualization. Again, this is something I'm really working on. Haven't always been the best visualizer as far as closing my mind and thinking about where I want to go, visualizing it. So I use a vision board. I have a vision board. I've always had one. So I focused on looking at the vision board, and now I'm slowly focusing on taking the vision board and then really thinking and embedding it in my mind and being able to close my eyes and really see that vision happening. So I use a vision board mixed with a practice on trying to visualize it on a regular basis. So that is the visualization piece of savers. The last 3 are exercise, reading, and scribing. And for me, that's where I get all my energy from. So exercise in savers is an everyday thing for me. I either run a long run, I go to the gym and do weightlifting, and recently I added in some boxing, pad work with a trainer at the gym. So I really love that. That's really been great for my energy. I'm going to continue to do that. But do whatever works for you. It could be 5 minutes of meditation. It could be, a bike ride, whatever the case is. Just get out and get exercise, get your mind going. The last 2 are reading and scribing. So for reading, I have a routine that really helps me on a regular basis. It starts out in the morning by doing a virtual Bible study with a network of entrepreneurs in my network. And that's great because we can kind of read through a plan together and we can talk about it virtually through the Talk It Over section in the Bible Verse app. And the second part of my day in the morning, I do another Bible study with my mom and my sister. Same thing. We pick a topic. You read through it, and then you can leave comments around how it's impacting your life. And that really gets me centered in the morning. And then I do read the Bible. Right now I'm reading Proverbs. So I take a book, I read that book, and every day I read a chapter. And then after I read a chapter, I pick a verse that really spoke to me, and I reflect on it. So that leads me into the last step of SAVERS, which is scribing. So for me, I like to take the verse and write a reflection piece on it. Write about what and how that verse kind of translates to my life and my day. And that's something that's really big, really important to me. So that's part of my scribing. The second part of my scribing is I'm a big quote person. I love quotes. So I do look at a daily quote of the day, and it's always a positive quote, and it always has a little blurb about the quote, and then gives you a little action to take. So I take that in my scribing section, and I write the quote down, and then I reflect on it, and I reflect on how I'm going to put that into my day for the day. So I kind of blend my reading and my scribing together because they're both really important, but it's more for me about taking that information and then writing about it and reflecting on how I can implement it and or how I've implemented in the past and what that has led to. So that's a quick overview of my SAVERS routine, how I kind of get my morning going. Again, in the description box, you're going to have a lot of different links. There's going to be links to the different Miracle Morning books. And I hope you take a chance to click on them and read them. You can do them audible, whatever's easiest. I really think it will help your morning change a little bit. And then I also included one of the quote books that I like to use around positive quotations. I hope you enjoyed the video, and always looking to connect via comments or any other way. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my SAVERS routine, and I hope that you are actually able to have an improved morning routine. And I challenge you, once you get the Miracle Morning, take 30 days and just do it every day straight through and see how it's going to change your life. I know it will. Have a good day. Thank you.